welcome back to another live vidcast with your favorite Extreme Boss Babes. We have here today SHELBEY, LATOYA, WANDA, myself, May Renee. And what makes us Extreme Boss Babes because we inspire, encourage our community in all the things that we do as an Extreme Boss Babe.
And today we have the pleasure of talking to Miss Natasha Ray, the founder of Noir Grooming, as well as Organic Body Society. She has worked in the world of high fashion and New York Fashion Week, and have worked with some of your favorite people in the industry, males: Usher, Magic Johnson, Tim Allen, and A$AP Rocky. Her mission is to provide health and wellness services for men.
Wow. So let's give Natasha Ray an Extreme Boss welcome. Yes, welcome. How are you doing today?
I am amazing. I'm amazing. Thank you.
Yes, okay.
Okay, Natasha, tell us how you created the Organic Body Society and how that led to develop your career.
So, as a manicurist, I've been a manicurist now for about 23 years. And throughout I would say my journey as a manicurist, I had always realized that there was a part of this industry, well, there was something that was missing. And I felt that it was, men being taught how to love and how to take self-care as something that they did regular for themselves. So I, just to give you a backstory on myself, I had drove from DC to LA to start a new life, and started with a men's grooming salon, doing men's grooming. And I realized that all the products that I was using that was geared to women wasn't helping for the men. So I bought me a blender, got me some herbs, got me some sugar, some coconut oil, and started to create my own recipes for skincare for men. And through that is how I birthed Organic Body Society, which is an umbrella of the Noir Men's Grooming Lounge, which came after that.
Okay.
Wow. Nice.
Okay. So do you make those products yourself or?
Yes, so it started off with me making everything in my kitchen. And I mean, as time went on, I started to realize that my clients were like, hey, I need a bottle of lotion, or I need a bottle of scrub. And I'm like, to myself, like, I didn't know I was going to be selling this. I was just making it to use in the shop,
Yes.
And I mean, quickly it turned into everybody wanting to purchase from me. So now I do have a manufacturer who is in Chicago. So they manufacture I create the recipes, make them, send it to them, and then they remanufacture for me so that I can sell it, of course, in more quantities.
Okay.
Wow.
Cool.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
Question: Are you on the shelves now, or how are we able to tell the guys of our life and that's a part of our family, how they can reach out and get make purchase of those products?
So currently I am just on my website, and
Okay.
I actually have two really big interviews this week with two stores that I'm looking to get my product in. One is a local store here in Los Angeles, and the other one is something big. And I want to speak about it because I don't want to.
Yeah,
Yes.
I get it.
Yes,
I
I
get
don't
it.
want to jinx myself, but
Yeah.
currently they can log onto my website, which is Noir, Noir, grooming.co, and everything is listed on there. And I mean,
Okay.
during this quarantine, let me tell you, I learned something very valuable about products,
Yes.
that I can sell more than I could ever serve. And realizing how many men I've helped during quarantine has really put me in a different space when it came to my products, and realizing that I have to be on somebody's store shelf because there are a lot of men that need my product.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
Yes, I can definitely agree with that.
So what does your product actually do? Does it?
So if, I don't know how many of you ladies have ever dated a guy who has dry skin, on their feet. The biggest issue with men is that, let's just be honest, a lot of men were not taught to take care of themselves. You know, if you come from a household where mama's doing everything for you, when you leave the house, the things that she doesn't do, you tend not to do for yourself.
Yes.
So for me, I created products that combat dry skin, that combat athlete's foot, that combat, that help men that are suffering from diabetes and gout. A lot of these men have foot fungus that comes from athlete's foot. Even as women, you have to realize that you can lotion your feet all day long, but if you don't exfoliate, which means take off the dry skin cells and repair them with oils and lotions and butters and things of that sort, you just smearing that lotion around, but it's not helping you.
Okay.
So I've created products that are giving them a foundation, and I'm a foundation type girl. You know, I could walk around here and spread nail polish all around on women, but I realize that even us as women at times, we don't deal with our foundations. And the foundation is, if there's something wrong, you need to fix it. And so I focus on exfoliants, body butters, oils, and I sell tea tree oil, I sell sage, I sell Palo Santo. So everything that I'm doing is coming from a very spiritual and self-love and self-care, love and light space.
So Natasha, on your website, it's not only for men, it's also for women. Do you have products for women on there also?
Yeah, y'all forced me to do that though.
Thank you. Because, you know, I did my research on you and it said nothing but only about men. So I was wondering, you know, don't forget about us ladies now.
And let me tell you, so I was getting a lot of my men calling me and saying, hey, look, you made these products for me. The labels are for men, but every time I put my scrub in the shower, my girlfriend is using it. He was like, you need to make some scrubs for women. So what I've done is my labels for men are, I can show you a bottle. The labels for men are black. Yep. Let me get another one. Hold on real quick.
Yes, I definitely need to get some of that for my alligator foot man.
And so I created the white labels for the women. So like this is a rosemary lavender scrub.
Wow,
And
awesome.
this is a lavender and chamomile cuticle oil for women.
Wow.
So, you know, the ladies gave me my life. The ladies instilled in me that I was different. Ladies, as a manicurist, showed me that I was empowering them. And coming from a space as a woman, I've been hurt by a lot of men. And being able to serve men and help them realize their worth, I feel has set me in a league of my own by teaching men to love themselves so that they can come back and take that love and spread it upon us as women.
Oh, yes, I like that.
I love that.
And that's my purpose. That's my purpose. You know, I don't feel purpose anymore when I do women. I don't. Because I feel like there's a ton of unhealed men out here.
Right.
And somebody got to help them.
Right.
Yes.
I agree.
And I don't know if a lot of you know that your feet are your foundation.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, and if a man takes off his shoe in front of you and allows you to serve his feet in the Bible, what did they do? They washed the feet.
Yes, they did.
They washed the feet. And so when I don't have a job, I have purpose. I go in every day to serve purpose. And so that's my life. That's my life.
Yeah.
Love it.
And I'm sure you're going to always be popular at what you're doing because I can sense that is your passion.
It is. It really is.
Yeah.
And, you know, I don't do this. I just was doing a live before I got on with you guys, which is crazy. I was doing a live and I was just telling my live, the people that were on there, that I never feel like I'm going to work because I don't have a job. I have passion and I have purpose. And so when I open up my door, I feel like everybody that's coming to me was sent to me by a higher energy, a higher force. And I have an assignment. So.
Well, I do have a question for you, Natasha.
Absolutely.
You've always worked in salons and you always been a freelancer and and have started your own business. What are some obstacles that you faced and how did you handle those obstacles so our viewers can know? Because we deal with a lot of people that are new business owners and existing business owners. So what obstacles have you faced?
You know, early on when I started my business, I started the first shop that I opened with a business partner.
Yeah.
And I would, and that failed. And I would just say to anybody out there that is looking to start their own business, you got to believe in yourself. Mm-hmm. You got to have a full circle of faith and belief. You cannot operate in fear because fear and faith do not work. They don't mix. It's like oil and water. You got to believe in your vision before the vision even is comes to fruition. You got to believe it. And for me, I've had lots of obstacles in my life, lots of obstacles that would have told anybody that my story would never come to fruition. But I would say that you got to believe in your gut. And you got to jump off the building and let your wings gather as you begin to fly. Because everything is not going to be written in stone. You're going to go through something. And use the challenges as your motivation. Use your haters as your motivation. The naysayers as your motivation. When people tell me what I can't do, that makes me wake up and strive even harder. So I would say that creating starts with believing. And believing starts with faith. And that believing has to start from the inside out. You got to believe inwardly so that it can be something that you show on the outside. So, the early bird gets the worm. You got to wake up early. You got to get to it. And just you can't be on social media looking at everybody else's Instagram and trying to figure out how to get it. Because guess what? Your purpose is yours. And mine is mine. So I'm not chasing your dream. I'm chasing my dream. And so that's all I can give is just stay focused on your flow and don't you lose your inner light because we all have one. We all have one.
That's inspiring for our audience to really hear, so they can really understand what the true meaning of that.
Wow. Natasha, you have such a touching word. I swear. I love it.
I also mentored 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders in the Crenshaw district of Los Angeles. And I have dedicated my Friday mornings for the past 9 months to, and this makes me emotional. To talk to little girls that look like me. Because I'm from DC, and where I come from, I didn't see women who jumped out on faith. My mom had a 9-to-5 job in the government. She was focused on her 401k. And that's what she told me to do. And wasn't my path. And so when I walk into these schools and I talk to these babies, I dress like they look, I dress like them. I make sure I put my tennis shoes on. I make sure that they can see somebody that looks like them. And they can understand that you can do it. You can do it. It starts young. A lot of us are challenged from childhood of what we can do. And we don't tap into that pain young. We don't tap into the things that have scarred us. Like you look at kids and that's like a white canvas with nothing written on it. And as parents, we write on our kids every single day. Our fears, our pain, our obstacles. And for me, mentoring these little girls for me means so much because I feel like as Black women, we're always told what we can't do. The bank is always telling us no. The landlord is always telling us no. But we can't give up, and that's when that faith got to kick in. That faith got to be bigger than anything. And so, a real big part of my life right now is really working with little girls that look like me so that they can see, I come from the hood fabulous. But at the same time, I know how to walk into another room and put that hat on too. And that is what's important for us as Black women to teach our little girls that you can come from here, from one part of the city, and still go to the other part of the city and show up and show out. And I think that is really, really important, which is important to me.
Yeah, I felt that.
So, Natasha, tell us a little bit about your appearance on The FABLife with Tyra Banks.
Oh, that was amazing. They reached out to me. They said that they had heard about me from someone, and they had me come on to The FABLife with Deion Sanders and talk about why pedicures were essential for men. And I went on the show and, did a quick a demo of Dion and talked about, all the reasons why having a pedicure as a man was essential.
Yes.
I don't know if any of you guys have family members in family members, men that are suffering from diabetes or
Yes.
gout, who have high blood pressure or any type of ailments health-wise. A pedicure can help them in that way. And so I just really went on there to speak to the hearts of men that pedicures is not feminine. It's not gay. A lot of men, especially black men, think, oh, that's what gay men do.
Yeah.
Well, I probably need to date me a gay man, because if a man didn't get his feet done, I don't really want no parts of it. So it was good because Dion went on and talked about early on in his career how pedicures were important to him. So we were just speaking to the hearts of men how self-care can really revive them in other areas of their life.
Oh, yes, I love that. Yes, I definitely love that because my brother, he suffers from that and he gets a pedicure. So I think that's something I need to probably look into because they're foliating, because no matter how much he gets a pedicure, he's still having those issues with his feet.
And, I'm not a person that's going to ever come on here and dumb down other salons, but you got to also understand that we have to be mindful of who we patronize.
Yes, ma'am.
You gotta do your, and even you as women, after this pandemic, you better ask every nail salon that you walk into, do you have an autoclave? Write that down. If they don't have an autoclave, I need you to leave.
Autoclave?
Because
Can we get that word?
an autoclave.
And you
Because
take
most
out
salons
CAD.
don't. And an autoclave, most states, this is how I believe. If a state tells me that all you need is the basics, I'm going over and beyond.
Yeah.
I'm going over and beyond.
Not the
Because I'm over and beyond. You
Yeah,
know?
that's right.
So an autoclave, most shops, they sterilize. No, they sanitize. There's a difference between sanitation and sterilization. If you went to a dental office and all he did was sanitize his instruments, we would all be walking around with HIV, AIDS, all types of different herpes in our mouth, all types of viruses, because dental offices use an autoclave, which is the highest level of sterilization. That's what I use. And for your brother, it's about the product. What is the product? My services are customized for my client. So what I do on you and you would be different because all of you are different. You gotta customize your services and your product for the client.
Okay.
So, that's a big deal, and we dummy down pedicures and manicures based off of all the cheap salons that are out here.
Yeah.
But this is a part of our health and wellness.
Yes.
I'm not a nail tech. You couldn't call me. I'm not a nail tech. I am a manicurist that provides nail care. I care for your feet.
Care.
It's a difference.
It's a difference. It's a difference. I don't care about putting nail polish on you. I care about doing an examination on you. I am a medical manicurist. I'm licensed as a medical manicurist. So I could work in a podiatrist's office.
Yeah, she thinks about the health side of it.
Yes.
It's about and I was a dental assistant for 12 years, so I've always been into medical.
Yeah.
And
That's
so
good.
when I would do women's nails, I would get aggravated because they could have a fungus, and she would say, "Girl, just cover it with that red nail polish."
Oh.
Yeah.
And I'm like, y'all, we just keep covering stuff up. No, let's get to the root, the foundation. And so that's how this whole men's thing was birthed, because a man ain't gonna let me cover up what's wrong. He gonna go to the doctor. We think they won't. I got men going to the doctor every day. So if you know better, you do better.
Yes.
Right.
You know
I
better,
agree.
you do better.
I'll teach you. Yep.
Wow. Well, we know there's not a whole lot of people around like you but I really wish I can have you near and dear. 'Cause, oh my God.
I'm here.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question. How have your business been going since everything been going on with the pandemic and all these other things that's happening in the world today?
That is how I learned that I could sell more than I could serve.
Yep.
Because I'm gonna be honest, before the pandemic, I was so busy in the shop that I wasn't pushing my product on social media or anything like that. I wasn't even talking about it. I would go do a live and talk to people, but I wasn't saying, hey, buy this.
Yes.
You know, I wasn't doing that. But during the pandemic, God has blessed me with an overflow of sales, of people purchasing my products and coming back and purchasing more and telling their friends and giving their girlfriends and their aunts and their cousins my link to my products. And so God has blessed me through the pandemic. He's blessed my mind so that I could see my vision clear. He's blessed my spirit so that I could tell myself right now, it ain't time to open up, Natasha. You're not opening up to new clients. And the ones that fall off, they was never your client.
Right.
That's right.
They weren't my client. I had to take the wheel through meditation and prayer and understand that this time was a season for me to dive deeper inside and figure out what God really has for me. And not the world, but what he got for me and how I can change the world in my little world, you know? And so I've created 6 more products. I've created a candle. I've reached out to stores. I've done more in this pandemic than I've ever done when it came to my product on any other level. So
Amazing.
I rearranged my business structure during the pandemic. That's what I did.
That's a boss move.
That's
Yeah,
a real
that's-
boss move.
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
definitely a boss move. Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So in the
Honestly.
future, do you think you'll ever offer like any classes to teach other maybe young ladies or men to do what it is that you do?
Absolutely. I've always taught. I mean, listen, I've been teaching manicurists since 2001. In seminars and traveling to Florida, New York. I've opened up salons in Bermuda. I am a teacher. That's my happy place, teaching. But I want to take it to another level where I can do a tour. I would love to be on a tour with some other boss women such as you ladies and be able to do a seminar and teach women, more than just hand and foot care, but self-love, because you could do anything when you love yourself.
Absolutely.
And I think a lot of us ain't doing half of what we're supposed to be doing because we don't know how to derive that self-love. We don't know how to get that out. And once you do that, we're unstoppable.
That's right.
And I think that's the thing for me. I could teach you how to do nails, but are you gonna be that turtle and go back into that shell and start feeling bad about yourself?
Yeah.
And say, I can't?
Yeah.
Yes.
We gotta teach women how to love themselves. And once you get that piece, you know your worth.
That's
and
right.
you're gonna go out here and kick doors down. So I don't necessarily want to just be out here teaching how to do nails, because anybody can go to school and learn that. Anybody.
Right.
But everybody don't have nowhere to go to teach them how to love themselves.
Yes.
And so that's my focus right now, is how I can get with some other bossed up women, black women, or any, women just period, that can just teach other women how to love themselves wholeheartedly and learn our worth. Because we told we don't have worth.
Yeah.
Right.
Listen, this is new for me. I've been in many abusive relationships, physically, mentally, and spiritually, that I was crawling on my hands and knees, trying to figure out who I was. And to now know that, could nobody ever take me from this space.
That's right. That's right.
Been there.
And I think that's what we gotta be teaching.
Yeah.
That's what we gotta
Self-love
teach.
is first.
First.
And that's anything we
And
do.
we can
always
get to
say
the
that,
curriculum
Toya.
later.
Right.
Let's talk about self-love. How because let me tell you something. When I'm on these Zooms with these little girls right now, do you know what these babies are saying to me? I'm so ugly. Look at my hair. I don't love myself. I'm crying. That we got little girls out here saying in 3rd grade that you ugly. Who told you that?
Somebody had to tell them
Somebody
that.
did that.
goal now is to come teach your mother.
Right.
Because guess what? An unhealthy mother can't raise healthy kids.
Ooh.
Period. Period.
Yes.
I agree
So
with
us
that.
as women, we out here having babies. We need healing.
Wow.
I agree.
Yes.
You know, I'm a foundation chick. I like to hit things at its core. Call it what it is. Give it a name to it. Scream it out, cry it out, deal with it, so we can move on.
Yes, ma'am.
And so
She must be ready to come to Florida.
Right.
You ready to come to Florida?
You come to Florida and
ready.
talk
Are you ready to come to Florida? Because we definitely need her. Because, you know, our audience is full of women, black women, who has that passion. Yes.
Yeah.
let
Because
me tell you something.
We love your message, and it will be an amazing thing to have you here to speak that message, and just, you know, I believe you got a message that, you know, could really, really like
Touch
go
a lot of
somewhere and
lives.
touch a lot of lives, you know, on a whole nother level, viral level. Yeah.
I'm listen. I got so many different challenges that I've faced in my life. You know, I was in a relationship with a man since I was 17 years old that went to prison for 12 years and left me with 2 kids. And through that relationship, I found myself when God took him away from me. You know, that relationship was extremely abusive and I was broken. And one day God woke me up and he said, go. And I jumped in my car and I drove from Washington, D.C. to Los Angeles with nothing. Nothing. And I was sleeping on air mattresses with my kids with nothing. So you can't tell me that I don't have purpose. You can't tell me that every black woman out here don't got purpose. I don't care what you've been through. There is a purpose on your life. That's why you wake up every day and you breathe. But if nobody's not telling you that, how would you ever know?
Yeah.
You won't know. It's real. It's real. And so I ask God every day when I wake up, God, give me a platform. Because I know that there are people out there that need to hear that they're loved.
Yeah.
Some of us grew up and nobody ever hugged you or kissed you or told you that they loved you. You know, and guess what? That wasn't their fault. That was their experience. And you don't know where they came from and why they acted and behaved the way that they behaved. It's a cycle. And so I've learned in my life not to be afraid to cry. Not to be afraid to show my sensitivity. I'm very transparent. And those transparencies has allowed me to attract the amazing things in my life that I've been attracting. Because I'm not afraid to say, I'm healing. You know? And we all have to heal from childhood trauma. Period. That's where it all derives from childhood. We're nothing more than who we were as kids. And that's just my walk, y'all. I just do nails. I just do nails.
It's like you are. So where are you? So you say you're in Los Angeles now, right?
Yeah.
I would love to have you here to come on to the show in person. I don't know what it'll take, but we definitely need to find a way where we can connect with you, because I really love your message.
Thank you.
I really do, and I think that people can there's a lot of people out here that needs to hear your message. I mean, you got people very emotional right now, and it's amazing for you to be able to speak everything you've been through, and
I had to allow my words to come out of my soul to heal. Otherwise, I'm walking around a basket case. When Erykah Badu said, "Bag lady," I've been her. I've been carrying bags and weight of everybody else's, my mother's problems, my father's problems, my grandmother, everybody's stuff on my shoulders. And I needed to realize what was mine and what was theirs. And change the trajectory of my family. so that I could plant seeds for my children. So that if I died today or tomorrow, that my kids would understand that they were okay with or without me because I created a foundation for them. And that's what's important. A lot of people don't even have a chance because they don't have a foundation. And as women, as much as we want to uplift one another, we uplift each other and break each other right back down. And so for me, if I love you, I love you. And listen, if I can hate you from afar, why can't I love you and not know you? And that's my message. I love you even if I don't know you. I'm gonna come with love first. And if you won't get me to vibrate from a lower space, that's because you pulled that out of me. Because I ain't coming with that. But I got it. It's in there.
You're right about that.
And guess what? If you pull that out of me, then that means you deserved it. Because I'm not giving that for free. But I'll give you some free love. You know, and I just think, you know, I feel very blessed to be able to sit up here right now with you guys and talk because this is what I want to do. This is what I want. I think that this is what God created me to do because he didn't take me through all the challenges in life that I've been through for me to not talk about them. I'm not ashamed. You know, I'm not ashamed because half the things that I've been through, I didn't ask for those things. They were just my experiences. You know, so I would love to come there. We can figure it out.
Yeah.
Yes, because that passion that you have, we need to feel it. And we need our audience to feel it in person and everything. So, you know, before we wrap up and everything, one thing that we love to ask our talent and our guests is a boss up motto. What is a word or phrase that you like to say on a daily basis or give that to others around you?
Every single day, if you see my social media, I say light and love. Light and love. Light and love. Because light and love is the only thing that can overshadow darkness. There's no in between. You got light or you got dark. What are you pulling out of yourself? What are you driving with? Light and love. And that is my motto in life, is light and love. That's all I'm giving. That's it. And faith over fear. Because guess what? Oil and water don't mix, and neither do faith and fear. You got to ride with one, and it's faith. That's
Love.
And before we wrap it all the way up, your products, can you please repeat where the audience that's interested in these products can go and find those products? Can you give them the name of your social media sites, website?
Mm-hmm.
So they can go onto my Instagram, which is my business Instagram, is Noir, Noir, Men's Grooming.
Yes,
that's my IG.
Toya. Okay. Noir.
No worries. Noir, Noir,
Mm-hmm.
Men's with an S in grooming. Mm-hmm. And they can also follow me on my my private, not private, but just my personal Instagram would be Star, STAR, Manicurist.
Okay.
And then my website is Noir Grooming, NOIR Grooming.co. So CO. There is no it's not an M at the end, it's just CO.
Oh, different.
Yep.
All right, got that.
Well, definitely, Natasha, it's been.
And you'll notice I post more on my private than my business because I realize working with men, it's a very private, sacred space.
Yeah.
You know, men don't want you taking pictures of them and posting them. And so I respect their privacy.
Yeah.
And I don't, with men, I don't post all of my clients, you know, and even a man walking in here and me saying, can I take a picture? They get very uncomfortable.
You really hit something for me. You really did. Well, we definitely appreciate it. You are such a beautiful soul. You have so much purpose that you just really, really don't understand that will help a lot of Black women.
Thank you so much. And I appreciate you guys even, you know, Rain is a beautiful spirit, and her had asked me to come on. I really appreciate you. And I really hope that we can talk further after today.
Yes.
Oh, yes, most certainly.
So it's not goodbye. It's see you later.
Yes. Thank
See you later.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Natasha.
Bye. Thank
Have a
you.
blessed day.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
She's amazing.